Stop creating content daily. If you want to create consistent content on Instagram, you need to develop a better workflow. In this video, I show you how I create 10 Instagram posts plus 2 YouTube videos in less than an hour while working full-time. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin. I help coaches turn content into clients and grow their Instagram audience so they can help more people. You know, creating content is an important part of attracting clients to your business. From getting exposure to new clients, to building trust and authority over starting conversations with them, creating content is a must for coaches. The point of creating content is to start conversations with potential clients. These conversations lead to sales conversations and the client signs up with you. But they first need to know, like, and trust you before they are ready to sign up to a discovery call. That is why creating content is so important, because it develops the feeling of knowing and trusting you. At the same time, it's time consuming and challenging. It's easy to spend hours creating a piece of content and then it falls flat. It can even take away from quality time with your family and friends when you need to rush another post. I had one too many situations when I was spending time with friends or family and had to excuse myself because I didn't write a caption for a post that I wanted to post. And even after that, I wasn't fully present with them. Many coaches stress about what to post each day, and then they have to write it and design it and post it. It often costs them their mental health and being present with their clients or the people closest to them. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can enjoy the freedom of not worrying what to post every day and create content with less pressure. While at the same time, you might actually post more often with higher quality content. Or if you continue to create content daily, you're forced to either rush your post for the day or not post at all and risking all the momentum that you have built. The key to stress-free and more consistent content creation on Instagram is breaking down the process into daily tasks and then scheduling them for a specific day. For example, I spend an hour each day on one specific task. This focus allows me to be super productive without having to switch tasks constantly. On Saturdays, I focus on generating content ideas, and keep watching until the end. I will show you exactly how I create consistent content on Instagram. On Sundays, I organize all my ideas in my content calendar and think what formats work best for each post. Mondays are for designing the content on Canva. On Tuesdays, I film 7 to 14 reels within 1 hour. Just imagine, you don't have to record a single reel for 2 weeks because you've got all of them done in 1 hour. Wednesdays are for editing the reels. That leaves Thursday and Friday mostly free from creating content on Instagram for me. This process has allowed me to stay consistent with my Instagram content for over 6 months now, and I post at least 10 times per week. The first step to creating consistent content on Instagram is to decide on your posting schedule. Once you know how often you want to post and what to post, it's easier to plan your content accordingly. Before we go into posting schedule examples, let's quickly talk about what consistency actually means and why it is important. Consistency doesn't mean every day. Consistency can mean that you post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It means your followers know what they can expect from you. This way of regularly showing up is what builds trust with your audience over time. They develop a feeling of knowing and understanding and liking you. Let's dive deeper into different posting schedules to create consistent content on Instagram. The first schedule is called the balanced one. It gives a good balance between having time for social media, for your clients, and your personal life. For example, you can post on Monday a carousel. On Wednesday, a single image like an infographic or a picture of you. Friday is another carousel post, and on Sunday you share a reel. The schedule is not set in stone. For example, if your focus is currently more on reaching more new people, you could post 2 reels and 1 carousel instead. Think about the different content formats like this. Reels are for lead generation. They are shown first to new people that don't already follow you. Single images and carousels are to build trust and authority with your existing audience. Another posting schedule that I like to recommend is called Let's Experiment. This is where you use all the different Instagram formats. For example, on Mondays you share a carousel. On Tuesday you post a reel. Wednesdays are for single images. Fridays are for Instagram videos, and on Sunday you go live. You can adjust the schedule to your needs by posting all the content during the week. So you are completely off from social media over the weekend. And this is a great schedule to use the weekend to recharge and get away from your business for a while. If your focus is currently on reaching as many new people on social media as possible, you may want to experiment with the reach focused schedule. Here you post reels on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, while sharing carousels and single images on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. If you really want to push yourself, you can try sharing a reel every single day. If you're getting value from this video, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Also, let me know what posting schedule sounds most realistic to you, or what posting schedule you follow. Knowing now how often and what we post, let's dive into generating ideas. Take one day in your week and schedule 30 minutes to an hour to come up with content ideas. During this time, try to come up with as many content ideas as possible, no filters. That means don't think about if you have the knowledge or the skills to create them. Don't think about if they are a good or bad idea. Just come up with as many ideas as possible. And here are a couple of questions you can ask yourself. What question was I asked this week? For example, a couple of people asked me how to add captions to Reels. So this is one of the videos I'm going to share next week. What posts did you save this month? When you are following other creators in your niche, you probably have a long list of posts. Look at them for inspiration. How can you create your own version of this post? For example, I saw a really cool infographic about how to grow with Reels before offering an online course. My audience, however, are one-on-one coaches. So next week, I'm going to share a similar infographic about how to grow with Reels before offering one-on-one coaching. Finally, look at your Instagram insights to see what content seems to work best for you. For example, posts and videos on creating content consistently tend to work really well on Instagram and YouTube for me. That is why I'm sitting here recording this video for you. You can also use a tool like answerthepublic.com to find more content ideas around a specific topic. I often use it when I have identified a topic that works well, but I struggle to come up with new ideas around it. Then answerthepublic.com is a lifesaver because it gives me tons of new ideas. For real ideas, I like to take 15 minutes and purposely watch Reels and TikTok videos. In Reels, I cover more broader topics. For example, instead of talking about 5 tips for menopausal women to lose weight, my reel would be 5 tips to lose weight. The idea is to reach more people, I need to choose a topic that is more relevant to a wider audience. That is why inspirational quote-style reels, for example, tend to perform really well. My feed posts, on the other hand, are always specific to the niche I'm focusing on. I look for videos that grab my attention and see how I can use a similar format. I also like to use YouTube Shorts for content ideas. I go to YouTube, type in a key phrase like consistent content on Instagram, and then add the hashtag shorts. Often I organize these videos by views to see the best performing YouTube Shorts. Something important, don't think you always have to create new content. Use your Instagram insights to find content that worked well 3 to 6 months ago. Feel free to reshare it with a different picture or a different design. You can also repurpose it by turning it into a different format. For example, take a carousel that worked really well and turn it into a reel by simply saying what you wrote on the slides of your carousel. You can also get content ideas from popular hashtags in your niche or by consuming long-term content like YouTube videos or reading books. Write down all your content ideas on your phone, on a computer, or in a tool like Asana. Once you have your list, take the last 5 to 10 minutes to cluster them into related topics. For example, you might have topics like mindset, tutorials, advice, humor, and content that promotes your business. With that, you're done for Saturday and you can focus on something else. By the way, from experience, if you do this process, you often create way more content ideas that you can post in a week, giving you a head start for the next week already. There's one additional bonus tip. Keep a notebook on your phone. Whenever you come across a question or a new content idea, make a note in your phone. Train yourself to constantly look for content opportunities. This makes finding content ideas on Saturday so much faster. On Sunday, you start to fill up your content calendar for the next week. Let's say you want to post a carousel on Monday, a single image on Wednesday, another carousel on Friday, and a funny reel on Sunday. Now take your content ideas and assign them for each day. For example, your carousel could be your top 5 tips for healthy foods at a gas station. Your single image on Wednesday is your number 1 mindset shift to get results. On Friday, you share a carousel with 5 hacks to avoid overeating over the weekend. On Sunday, you share a funny reel by following one of the current trends. This usually only takes a few minutes. I then save the content ideas into my Asana content calendar. I've linked a video at the end where I show you how you can set up your content calendar. So the rest of Sunday, I spend researching and writing the content. However, copywriting can be a huge pain when you're looking at a blank screen and the cursor is mocking you. That is why I like to use a simple copy formula to easily and quickly write my content. This formula stays roughly the same no matter if I'm writing captions, carousels, or reels. I start with a hook to grab people's attention. Think about asking a question or promoting a specific value from this post. For example, need to post consistent content on Instagram? Keep reading. From there, I move them from pain to pleasure. So the next line or the next paragraph is about how they currently feel and what they're experiencing. From there, I point out the problem with their current approach. Just like I did in this video, if you create content daily, you often have to rush your post or don't get it done at all. With that, I introduce a better solution. Split up the work over several days, and then I share why this solution is better. In this example, content creation is a lot less stressful, and you're going to be more consistent with your content on Instagram. Finally, I use a call to action to tell people what to do next after they read my content. For example, if I post a photo of me or a funny reel or quote, I like to ask for likes. When I share an unpopular opinion or ask for feedback, the call to action is to write a comment. For infographics and carousels, a call to action to save the content works really well. For reels, I often like to use the call to action to follow for more tips related to the reel. The reason is that most people that see your reels don't follow you, so that's the best way to attract more leads to your business. I want to be clear on this. I write the copy before I design or record the content. All the copy is saved in Asana. On Monday, I design the content on Canva. Canva is super easy to use and helps me present my ideas in a beautiful design. All of my Instagram content is designed in Canva. The biggest time saver here is to have a few templates for your posts that you can quickly use. For example, I have a couple of carousel designs that I reuse every time. So instead of designing it from scratch, I simply copy-paste my content that I wrote on Sunday into my templates, and they're done. The same goes for my infographics. But if you don't have any templates yet, Canva has you covered as well with tons of ready-to-use templates where you can just copy-paste your content. On Tuesday, I film my reels. Usually I create around 7 to 14 reels within 20 to 30 minutes. And the process is fairly easy. Find a place in your home with big windows and natural light. Using the teleprompter app is a huge time saver for me. I easily forget my lines and get frustrated. With this app, I create my reels in maybe 1 or 2 shots without ever forgetting my lines. And knowing exactly what you want to say also keeps your audience engaged for longer, resulting in more views for your reels. On Wednesday, I edit all my reels so they are done for a week and sometimes for 2 weeks. And I promise you, this is an amazing feeling when you know all your reels are recorded and edited for a week or 2. For editing, I like to use iMovie, but CapCut is a good alternative as well. I add captions in Canva. CapCut is a good free alternative here as well. You can use Thursdays to schedule all your content. However, I like to manually upload my content and be present so I don't post and ghost. Instead, I can immediately respond to comments and DMs so the engagement of my post increases and I reach more people. Also, people sincerely appreciate when you quickly respond to their comments and messages. If you're wondering when to post, in your Instagram Insights under Followers, you can find the time where most of your followers are active. I like to post either 30 minutes before that or 10 minutes in. You can also use Thursdays or Fridays for hashtag research. For hashtags, I like to use Flick.tech. It's the best tool for me to search and analyze the right hashtags. So this is how I create 7 to 10 Instagram posts every week while working full time. The key is to break down the process into specific tasks and then focusing on that particular task fully. I like to spread this out, so I work only about an hour a day on my content. However, there's nothing magical about this approach. If you have one day fully free, you can follow the same process in one day. The key here is to still focus on one task at a time instead of creating one post at a time. If you learned something about creating consistent content on Instagram, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Every Monday, I have a new video on how to turn content into clients and how to grow your audience on Instagram so you can help more people.